Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little crazy right now. Y'all probably wondering, like, Asia, why you coming onto the camera looking like this? Well, that's because in this video I'm going to style the hair, the wig that I'm wearing right now. And I'm also going to be talking to you guys a little bit about kind of my little tips and tricks that I feel like would help you guys when either installing a wig or trying to make your wig look natural, or just some things that people may not know about wigs that a lot of YouTubers don't really explain in their videos. Obviously, you know, we want to get a lot in a short amount of time, so there are some things that we may leave out. So I just want to touch on, you know, 5 tips that I think would help you guys, or 5 things that I feel like you guys should know about applying a wig or styling a wig and how to make it look natural. The wig that I'm wearing right now is from Rpghair. I've worn their wigs before. So this is their 360 wig, of course. I'll leave, of course, all of the description on this hair in my description box down below. And yeah, so let's just get started on this styling slash giving y'all some tips on wigs that you guys may not know. You know how I can just put my hair behind my ear? That's because I had to cut the hair to be able to do that. So when you receive your wig, when you place it on your head, it's gonna come up to like right here. And I know you guys are probably like wondering, like, how do people like get it to like fit them perfectly? So basically that's the thing, like you have to cut the wig to your head shape, and you have to like fit it to your head shape. Yeah, they ask for like dimensions of your hair and whatnot, but it's not going to be specifically like tailored to your head. So you have to cut, basically you have to cut along the ear to basically shape it. And what I mean by that is you're gonna have to cut some of the wig off in order for it to shape. I know that sounds like really weird, like, you know, why do you have to like do that? But trust me guys, a lot of the points that I'm telling you guys I've learned from stylists, because I've had stylists install my wig before, and what I would do is pretty much just pay attention to what they're doing so that I could do it myself, you know? When I was first doing my wigs and whatnot, I don't even think that I was even cutting the wig. I honestly don't even know how I was even able to like get it done, or like to make it look right without cutting some of the wig off. No matter what kind of wig I get, I have to do it because I like wearing my hair behind my ear, and I just like that whole, you know, style of being able to, you know, put it behind your ear, because that's what you could do with your hair, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's tip number 1 for y'all, and that is cutting the ear part off. That's something that I didn't know, so I figured that it would be a nice thing to touch on, because I'm pretty sure there's other people out there who didn't know that that was like even a thing. I'm here to tell y'all it is a thing. Okay, so tip number 2, this is also something that I had to learn the hard way, because for a really long time I was not getting the whole, like, you know, installing it and whatnot. But I definitely have touched on this in my like step-by-step how to apply a wig and all that, but I just want to really go in depth of you know, the process of styling and how that all works and whatnot. So this goes for using the white gel, the white glue, or using like Got2b glue. Either way, you're gonna use this for both. I would watch like a bunch of like videos on YouTube on like how to install a wig and whatnot, and when the girls would do it, it just looked super easy, right? And then when I would like do it myself, it would never come out the way it came out with them, and it would never stick. Like, I went out and purchased the same products, and it would never stick the way that theirs would stick. And I was like really confused, because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why does it work when they do it but it doesn't work when I do it? And I figured out what it was. So when I would use the combination of the gel and the hairspray, I would not take my time with it and let it get super tacky. Like, that's literally the key. That's literally the key to installing the wig, is letting the hair get super tacky before you are placing the lace, like the wig lace, on your forehead or whatever. Because when you try to like move too fast and try to, like, if you don't have patience with it, like, it's not gonna come out right. So like, even when I would get my hair installed professionally, like, I felt like my hairstylist would literally like leave the glue on for like damn near 30 minutes. That's how long like it would be before she would, maybe not 30 minutes, I'm exaggerating, but she definitely took her time and like really let the glue, she really let the glue sit before she actually applied it on my forehead. If you rush the process, trust me, it will not come out how you want it to. It's not gonna stick the way you want it to. Whoa there, Asia. See, I'm over here trying to rush. I need to take my time on doing this. Tip number 3 is kind of more so like a styling tip. Something that I like to do, and something that I've noticed that the hairstylists would do when they would do my hair. So what I did was I got a wet comb and then I just kind of combed it behind my ear, so like it left, I mean, the way that it looked was kind of like, I don't even like know how to describe it, but it just looked like natural, like super like you know how like finger combs, like when you run your fingers through your hair, kind of like that, like comby look. I feel like that's probably the easiest way to describe what I'm talking about. But it's like a comb look because it's like kind of separated a little bit. But I will do that sometimes. It's kind of like a wet comb look kind of, but just on the edges. Like, don't go like crazy and do it like on the entire, you know, hair or whatever, because that's not the look that, like, that's not where I was going with it. I literally would only do it like on the edge and then stop. I've noticed that my hairstylist would actually use hairspray, and I like the way that the hairspray looks. If I'm wearing my hair like to the side, I'll spray the comb with the hairspray and just kind of like stick it right here and go like, you know what I mean? Just to like, so that the hair kind of looks straight and then it like goes over, kind of, you know? Hopefully I explained that right. The water, of course, you can't really, you could use the water in the front, but I feel like the hairspray holds it a little bit more, obviously, because it's hairspray and water. It's like, it's not gonna really like, it may not stay. So I always, you know, would just do like the hairspray look in the front and then just do like the water on the side. So tip number 4 is on plucking the hair, which you guys already know that plucking is like a thing to do, and it's something that you have to do. I mean, it's not something you have to do because a lot of 360 wigs come already plucked like this one, but I like to pluck more to my liking. So I like to get it as thin as possible in the front so that it looks, you know, natural and whatnot. If you're rushing through it and you're just kind of like, you know, doing whatever, like, you may end up creating bald spots. Like, that has happened to me before plenty of times, actually. Easier for me when I pluck the hair wet versus when I pluck it when it's dry, because when your hair's dry, like, as you guys can see, like, the hair just sticks up, all kinds of craziness is going on. But when your hair's wet, it's gonna lay in one place so that you're able to really see and, like, you know, pluck strand by strand or whatever. Last tip that I have for you guys is for people out there who don't know how to bleach your hair, which I honestly don't really even know how to, like, well, not bleach your hair, but bleach the knots. I'm not even, like, you know, really good with that. I mean, I could definitely do it, but I don't know, it just takes a lot of time, and for someone who's not really into hair like that, they probably, you know, they may not have time to do all that, or they may not, you know how to do it. Super easy and quick way around it is to basically turn your cap in, or turn the wig inside out, or if you're using a closure or whatever, just flip it over and you're going to take some hairspray. I use the Got To Be hairspray, but honestly I feel like you could probably use like any kind of like hairspray. Any hairspray will honestly do the job. But basically you'll spray the cap of the head, and then you'll take your makeup, like makeup powder, like a brown powder, and or like a nude powder, whatever, and you're going to take a brush. My hair looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna style in a second. But you're gonna take a brush and basically dip your powder, dip the brush in the powder, and then basically, you know, with the hairspray still like wet, like literally you want to do this super quick. So once you spray the hair and it's still kind of like wet, you're gonna take your powder, dip it in you take your brush, dip it in the powder, and you're just gonna like smooth it over the cap. So basically what that does is the powder is gonna stick to the hairspray, creating a natural brown lace color, and you know, you won't be able to see the black dots as much. I mean, I feel like with the makeup, the only thing is you're not gonna like completely take away the black dots, but you'll do a better job in making it look a lot natural. So that's pretty much all the tips that I have for you guys. I feel like those were like the most important that I feel like people don't really talk about in their videos, and some of the things that I had troubles with when I was first getting into wigs. So yeah, I just wanted to help you guys. So now on to styling this hair. So I already have obviously my wand curls in it. So basically what I'm gonna do is half up, half down, but I want it to be kind of like messy and like, you know, that kind of look. So I need hairpins. I'll be right back. I'm just going to bring my hair up. I think I'm gonna leave something on the side though. Leave that on the side. Make sure it's even. I have like the worst allergies. Okay, looks pretty even. So I have my ponytail holder. I'm just going to tie it. Oops. And tie it like this. And then I feel like it's crooked. Is it crooked, you guys? Then I'm just going to take a rat tube comb and comb it down, because I want to tease it. I think that's enough teasing, okay? So I'm just going to wrap it around like this, so that the bun does not move. I think 3 should be good enough. I'm gonna do one more. All right, you guys, this is it for the hairstyle. Super cute, I love it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how I styled this hair from start to finish, and I hope that my tips on, you know, installing a wig and how to make the wig look natural was really helpful for you guys. That was the goal of this video. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. Also, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys hit the red subscribe button down below, and make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. Oh my god, I'm seriously like loving this like hair. This hairstyle is like seriously like the cutest. I am loving it, and I hope you guys loved it too. I will have more videos coming soon, and I will see you guys next time in my next video.